lift a hip and move.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine. I can't. I am, thank you.
What's the use being first in line if the line's not moving? About what? Being able to record things, probably. You didn't realise it was time of
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Me stupid dad makes me sell these shite rags. Pillock. If you want one, it's gold. Yeah, the best one in town. Also, the only one in town. You want a copy? Gold. The Boulder's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth barks, the fist bites. I forget the real slogan, but you get the idea. Now, buy a copy, or leave. Works great as toilet paper if you run out.
It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
I don't know.
Think you made the right decision not to stay.
graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again. Well, I think I was the one who did it. I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Never been so hot.
Breeze must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the fountain.
You, the god's damn disease of the gate. Lady Mazora told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers slaughtered his own father. How he craves ultimate power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. First I finish you. Then I finish the Duke's traitorous son! Stand down. I believe you. The Battle Lord help me. What darkness has fallen upon us? Listen, there's something Will should know. On his way from Elturel, Ravengard sent a messenger with word of the cult. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. And he knew that to protect the city, one trained in the ways of the great champions would have to rouse the worm living beneath. If I'm not mistaken, that would be Will. A bronze dragon, to be precise, sleeping beneath us. The worm goes by many names. Ansor, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He made Balduran a binding promise to protect the city when its need was greatest. The city's survived countless threats, but Ravengard knew its walls would fall to the cult. With him gone, and the city near ruin, your call is to unleash the heart of the gate. Take this, the legend of Ansor. The bards call it a tall tale, but every last word is true. Follow its path to the worm, or do not, and let the coast be drowned in blood. I was right to lay down my arms. Fohammer be praised. I should go, gather allies. We'll join you in your hour of need. Free the worm, and may his thunderous wind drive the Absolute from the coast.
Just the sort he'll deal with.
I'm sorry.
true hero.
Every day by runts like him. City should be for proper folk who earn their crust.
It's peaceful, isn't it? Peaceful.
Really thinks of me.
Ah, a fellow inhabitor of the Underdark. You find yourself in the cradle of knowledge relating to our subterranean home, the Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society circles in recent months. You yourself have no doubt experienced the prejudice of those who assume that, as beings of the Underdark, we are inherently evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Patarian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most. A series of moral imperatives bestowed by the great dragon deity, Bahamut. In my years of study, they're the closest I've found to moral perfection. Only under such rigorous goodness will the subject stand a chance of being cured. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come. If the child remains evil after the experiment is concluded, it will be destroyed. Such is the fate of all you specimens. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg? Then I will source another subject, and the experiment will be completed without your involvement. Progress may be delayed, but I assure you, it can never be stopped. Changed your mind, have you? The offer's still there. A fair... I heard laughter this morning.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. I don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly. Eh? These spores.
There's a distinct passionate about minerals taste to the air in this city.
My gloom-lit friend. How long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. In the field seeking further subjects for study, though it has been gone for longer than I anticipated. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omeluum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy. Research on the surface stops during what they call your tadpole's stasis is a most curious area of study. I will have much to share with Omeluum upon its return. Of course, I should get back to my research. Your tadpole's stasis is Omeluum believed. Why? Omeluum is most likely safe and well, and of course.
Society of Brilliance has
The
quite
Gazette
the
reckons Lord
reputation.
Gortash is the second coming of
Waterdaily
Baldur.
and academics refer to their work from time to time.
They talk a great deal, but do very little, which may be for the best.
I take it you're not in...
Some cultures, maybe. It's fungi and cave slime. No, thank you.
Smells like fermented baby fart with a hint of nutmeg. Observe the delightful color. Yellow's piss and twice as rank. Exquisite. It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I could explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volo. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger. Hear, hear! Attention seeker. Hear, hear! Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Ragnahel's Volo! Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
This damsel may be middle-aged, but let's get him out of distress, hmm?
The newcomer speaks, and speaks of evidence, and trials, and justice. And in so doing, they delay their very own salvation. Dear citizen, dear friend, rest assured you will have your justice. But I'm afraid the time for trials has passed. Now is the time for judgment!
No! Please! No!
Death is but a word away.
Let's have some courage. This will do nicely.
Nothing important is ever easy.
On the move.
Still on my feet. Best be on my way. Let me recite their demise.
Eat this!
On the double. won't give in.
A tale for the ages. Outflank, outsmart.
My faith will protect me.
On the way.
Can't slow down. Anything of use?
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 4 days hence.
The secrets I would have taken to my grave if you hadn't intervened. Come here a moment, will you?
Grimy as anything recently.
Gods! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it, but not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
You have enough for 3.
A fish, please.
The crew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
Honey, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to Waterdeep.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halsin had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now.
You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly...
Oh, dear sweet gods!
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
New cards are drawn, new hands are played, new colors play so bright.
You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
If you hadn't... Perhaps you would hazard a guess as to why the mob turned on me?
Beholder's fate now turns upon the winds of fortune's view.
Pish-posh! That strutting tyrant has a long reach and a steel fist, but he's a puppy dog compared to the real horror that haunts our streets. The Lord of Murder has returned. As he did 100 years ago, Baal has set his accursed sights on Baldur's Gate. And his temple runs red with the blood of the innocent. Oren is his chosen. And like Sarevok before her, she is able to take on the savage form of the Slayer. If the Slayer is not stopped, it will slaughter every living thing in this city. As one of those things, I'm particularly eager to stop it. And there is a way. I have a study of the beast, penned by the wizard Irenicus himself. It contains all of the knowledge needed to slay the Slayer. Now I just need a brave adventurer, willing to face Baal's chosen, and to put the knowledge into practice. Wonderful! I can scarcely think of anyone more suitable. It will serve you well. A study of the Slayer, penned by John Irenicus. It's one of a kind, so do try to keep it away from the inevitable bloodbath. The Dream Eater. It is said the children of Baal are claimed throughout their sleep, ever disturbed by visions of a life of bloodshed and terror. Once they have seen too much, once these dreams drive their minds to break, they are beset by the Slayer. It is a beast of unspeakable violence that consumes all in its path, including the soul of the one who is host to it. A genius, exiled from his home in the elven paradise of Soldanessala, when he attempted to seize the power of life itself, he instead turned his magnificent mind to murder on a grand scale. That is how he came to crave the power of the Baalspawn. He saw them not as living things, but as tools for his own machinations. In the end, though Irenicus took the form of the Slayer for himself, it was a Baalspawn who thwarted him, the same that saved Baldur's Gate. Quite so. I was rather hoping you'd gathered all the rest of the adventuring paraphernalia yourself. You'll need every advantage. I am a living witness to Baal's defeat those 100 years ago. So I know your battle against him is not futile. He can be stopped, but not all of those who stood against him survived. And those who did were never the same again. I wish you luck, my friend. And I hope that when I see you again, you'll be in one piece. 2 or 3 at most.
We only have enough for 3.
Trin, you can't make us split up the family.
There's something off.
Truly, we are risking our lives. We're not doing this for
Oh, Wave Mother, Queen of the Depths, hear me. Please carry Holly to her final rest in the deep wilds. Please. Sorry, are you here for Wave Servant Holly's funeral? Oh, it's already started. They're just inside. Yes. Oh, please, you're most welcome. We have much to be thankful for. May the Wave Mother smile on you as she did Holly.
Gods. I'm barely enough to keep my ship sailing, let alone extra for company.
There's enough offerings in here for a trip to the vault. Off you go.
I will think about it too, Sans. Wave Mother's breath was so overbearing. Can't chat. These offerings need to be stored before the next tide, or there'll be a Landra to pay.
Glorious Wave Mother, pour fury upon the beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume.
Tinted glare informs you that you shouldn't go anywhere near the Wave Servant's body.
Rejoice, as the Wave Mother welcomes another daughter to the deep wilds.
Tinted glare informs...
Gladly follow when our time has come. sisters, for Umberly has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberly's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless gasps and bursting flesh. You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter? Yes. Then you know as well as Umberly that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits. Yes. Thank the Wave Mother. Blessed Umberly saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life, an unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberly. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberly's pristine waters. The beast struck Holly while she was swimming in Grey Harbor. She was found by some fishermen. She would have suffered a terrible, agonizing death had Umberly not bestowed upon her the mercy of drowning. The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours. That privilege is not yours to earn. We haven't found its lair as yet. Perhaps you can find where the beast takes its slumber and skewer it before it wakes. Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Sing, sisters. Sing in Umberly's name. Praise her for this most holy death.
What's up for discussion?
There's nothing for you up here, Flotsam. Back downstairs you go.
Beast responsible for this injustice. Leave its master, a bloated carcass in the spume.
Hands off the drinks. We have enough to fill Grey Harbor. It's all for the funeral.
Know that we too shall gladly follow when our time has come.
Sorry, mate. No time to chat. Just here to make an offering, then
Dark Tide is the Umberlant holy day celebrating the late summer neap tide with the sacrifice of a black hippocampus.
So, pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Warning, plague risk, do not enter. This ship is under strict quarantine until further notice.
So, pleasure doing business with you, sir. War is good for some businesses. What can I say? I got mouths to feed too.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
No! We can't go without you.
It's the only solution. Trust me.
I hate this. That lousy smuggler won't take all of us because we can't afford 4 berths. Greedy bastard.
Bet my net.
We sold everything.
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business. Everyone pays.
We have 2 children. You can't make us split up the family.
Crew and I are risking our lives. We're not doing this for charity.
Denise fish money. You go with the girls. I'll find another way.
Wish I had a bag of holding. That's a friendly-looking shadow. A double turn should do it.
Slipping through the absolute blockade is risky business.
Don't waste a step. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Whoa, whoa, mate. This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah? 2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments. Easy, mate. We're humble smugglers, all right? So just take whatever you want. Just take it and go.
I'm starting to think they've forgotten about us.
They'd better not.
Chips and a boiling done.
Immediately.
Funny, you go with the girls. I'll find another way to
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't waste a step. I want to have a word.
I see stripes.
I'm starting to think they've forgotten about us.
They'd better not. They haven't even paid us. If it ain't bad genes, it's too many years of salt in the eyes. Can't see further than a gull can shit.
Something over there.
This calls for careful footwork.
I'll run out of coin if I have to stay here a day longer than I have to.
I just want a
For a pint of mermaid's breath. These city brews ain't got
At
much
the ready.
bite to 'em.
No. Oil. Leading right inside.
When do I get a break from your whining?
Out of sight, out of mind. Come on, open up.
Swiftly now.
you can take me on.
The dance macabre. Over here. We'll do it my way.
Talk to me. Heading there.
What's in here? Another step forward.
The corpse remains silent.
Don't give me trouble now.
I'll finish these.
It's all right. I've been worse.
Gods, I knew I should have done this before I got here. Now,
There's noises coming out the other
30 in that pouch.
Louder than Foxy.